Okay, so take a look again. We've got our coconut milk and a few other things. So if we get coconuts or half coconuts, or coconut pieces, my guess is we can use those on the filter. So let's see. Where's the half one? Half and pieces. There we go. So just try using these and see what happens. That's not doing anything, that's not doing anything, that's not doing anything. Okay. Maybe we do just need the bottle then. Nope, we can't do that. Alright, let's see. Can I actually put coconut milk in here? I cannot. Can't put salt water and I can't put the others in, I guess. Interesting. Alright, so we'll put regular water in and see what happens. Nothing? Interesting. I don't need a fluid hopper or anything, or a fluid pipe I don't think to put in here. Okay. Maybe I do need some other stuff, such as the... It's already filmed. Where is it? Strainers. They're what we'll want. I'm assuming maybe we use them on this, or we... Okay, so 16... Okay, so maybe it's just you use them by right-clicking? So you can swap out, so you've got damage of 16 there, you've got the soul one, which is more than that, primitive, dirty. Okay, so they'll be for your water, of course. So, to filter it out into bottles and such, so we can do that. We can put up to 2 buckets worth, I assume, in here. And that'll eventually filter everything through after a while. My guess is that. I don't know how long it'll take, but we'll find out. So we'll get other filters and we'll see what they can do. So, dirty, and then there's paper, which is 16 damage, primitive soul, and soul. Alright. Let's get more of these and find out what happens. So there's those. And then if we test with a leather water bag as well, which we can't make unfortunately, apparently, unless I need something else. But if you have it for creative, I guess, then you've got 1,500 millibuckets, and you can drink up to 250 each time. So if we just drink some of this, it'll give us 2 there, and it'll consume the following. So a fair amount of these are giving us a bit to about 2 there, so not a lot. So you do have to, if you are low on thirst, do have to drink quite a bit to get back up there. For the most part, you're not probably going to immediately. So dirty isn't giving us anything. Paper and the soul ones have given us something. So they're probably quite quick maybe, it seems, when doing this. But then again, if you've got the filter, which is just like so, then we go to the actual strainers, which we haven't covered recipes for yet. Got the paper soul, paper, and so on. Did I put in paper soul? I think I put in paper only. So I'll actually test that as well then. My guess is that you don't need a redstone signal for that, because it's not needed. Okay, so if we do this again, we go paper soul, I think it was. Yeah, so they're about the same. Oh, okay. So you can't take... Oh. So you can remove the water inside of it? Strainer there. So the paper soul. Okay, so we can remove the water if we do that. Okay, so that's probably something we don't want to do. Alright. Interesting. And then we've got paper. So we put paper soul in already. Oh, that's purified water. We don't need purified water. So that is paper soul, which we don't need. So we want paper. And to see what this can do. So they both have similar. I assume the soul ones have certain differences, or the primitive versus the regular soul have certain differences where it maybe lasts a bit longer, or it gives you a lot more. I'm actually not sure on that, but that's just my prediction, at least. Other than that, though, that's probably everything that I can think of. There's the tree, there's the blocks, there's the strainers, there's a few different drink options, and more. If we go to the actual description page now, we can see what we're missing. So yeah, the mod is still in test phase, that's fine. Let's see, so water level reduce. Player's water level will be reduced when you walk, swim, jump, run, or dig, or just exposed to the sun in a warm or hot biome. It reduces very slowly. Yeah, I noticed, because it wasn't going too quick, so that's fine. The reward, though. If player's water level is higher than 17, food level is higher than 10, the player will heal gradually half a heart every 5 seconds, I'm pretty sure, and reduce some water levels. Punishment. If players' water levels are less than 6, players will get slowness and weakness effects. Okay, so it might not have been the soul fluid then, I guess. It's just the soul buddy effect that you get from it. No? Maybe not. Okay. Alrighty then, what else is there? 2 effects. So there's Thirst, which we've encountered, of course, and then there's Accompanying Soul. So reduce 15% plus the amplifier and things with the equation. So it changes your attack amount, I guess? So kind of like a weakness or a increase. And the nether, the effect will increase to that, though. Reduces 15% of the attack amount, and the amplifier, I assume, is included with each level of the effect, compared to, like, say, if you had sharpness or certain other enchantments also to consider, I guess. Let's see, or using strength, I guess, to counteract it, compared to obviously having weakness, also making it differ. You've got the strainer items, which we've covered. So this will give you purified water, which is the paper or the primitive strainer, and you've got the soul strainer and the paper soul strainer giving you soul water. Otherwise, you've got various blocks, and you've got the water filter. So right-click parts, the strainers, fill it with water, and it'll be damaged over time, and they'll turn into a dirty, which probably does nothing. So just putting the dirty one in there was kind of pointless because it's just a leftover from the others. You've got the water bag, you can have up to 6, and you've got the wooden cup. So yeah, I suppose the other integration and other things as well. But yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. Obviously once it gets high enough, similar to how we could put 2 in here, you can get more from here, and then you can eventually use a wooden cup or a leather water bag, or you can use an actual bottle on them. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.